No, I don't do more than 3. It's 5-hour energy, though, right? That's 15 hours, isn't it? Yeah. Good day today. One of the things we've challenged our guys with is, there's not anybody in this league that I got more respect for. I tell you what I got respect for is people win championships. And so obviously, Oregon and Stanford are the teams that have done that here as of late. And, I talked to our guys about, let me tell you something. You're going to get one Tuesday. And they're going to practice over there today on Tuesday today. And we're going to have prepared better than them, or they're going to have prepared better than us. But I can guarantee you, there's a reason why these guys have been to as many BCS bowl games as they've been to. There's a reason why that they're the defending conference champion. You better respect that. And how you respect that, you better get your tail prepared like you never have. I thought we had a great day today. And our guys, I can tell you, one of the things about that schedule, when I looked at it, I knew that it was going to be one that is challenging mentally, because our guys, it was a very, very, very physical game the other night. And I would probably tell you that last year, maybe not all of our guys would have practiced today. I was pretty impressed today. They all practiced, never said anything, and I know how sore they are. And so very, very impressed. Had good preparation today. This team is very, very well coached. Very, very impressed with the quarterback. He reminds me so much of Taylor. His ability to extend plays are phenomenal. He is the key to their offense. Obviously, their offensive line is tremendous, big, physical, smart. Their scheme is extremely creative and unique in what they do. And it is similar, but it's not even close. I think that this scheme that we're playing this week is a lot more of a challenge. Not that last week wasn't, but defensively, love how they play defense. It's going to be if you're going to go into their place, you're going to have to take it, and you better not. If you go in there and make mistakes, not happening. So preparation's the key. Thought our guys did a great job today, and I was very impressed. And I'm excited. This is the obviously the biggest game of the year for us. It starts conference play, and obviously all conference games are must-wins. Question.
You talked yesterday about building identity. How long does it usually take to get everything in place to where you can have something like that?
Well, you usually sign a 5-year contract, so I'd say 5 years. So I'm going to go with that. But no, it just depends. That's one of the things when you guys are out here, you see the passion from which we work with the players, and it's just there's no other way to get there than to. I want everything to happen yesterday, and I can tell you that I think we're close. To getting, there's no doubt in my mind that this team can compete for a championship. But there's also no doubt in my mind that there's not anybody on our schedule can't beat us. That's just the nature of this business. But I hope we can get done in 2 years what I think it takes probably 3 to 4 years to do. I told them today, I said, guys, if I could fast forward 3 years from now, and I could bring you back, you're going to watch our practices and go like, man, look at these guys practice. And that's what they're doing at Stanford right now, because they've already gotten that program where it's at, and they win year in and year out. And I said, you take an example. Andrew Luck. I don't think did Andrew Luck ever win the Pac-12? I don't think he did. When he left, the sky was falling, right? They almost get beat by San Jose. What happens? They go hold Oregon to 17 points. I watched their film. The best coach team I've ever seen on film. They do a tremendous job. Coach Mason, their defensive coordinator, unbelievable job. Coach Shaw and what they do on the offense, their offensive line, how well they're coached, the scheme and how they do it is every bit as innovative as any spread no huddle. I can tell you that because I'm trying to defend it. So I'm trying to get our guys to see that's where we want to be, and because I know that they know that they've gotten so much better. You know what I mean? But it's still not where we need to be. And So, but today was the best practice we've had this year, best Tuesday we've had, and we'll see how that goes.
Cameron Smith was with the second team today. Do you feel like you have more options, kind of getting ready to go?
I hope so. He is a big-time deep threat, and he's just had a little slow go with that hamstring, and we need him out there. As soon as he gets out there, he's going to be playing because he can help us. There's no doubt, and he'll be a big deep threat for us.
Are you leaning toward redshirting Ellis Jefferson now?
I don't think so. He's had a little growing deal, and I think he'll be playing as soon as he's full healthy. They kind of, they're really doing great. And then they kind of had a little muscle strain deal, and I think, and get a little bit overwhelmed. Once school starts, that gets them a little bit. Both those guys, I think, will play. I don't think they'll redshirt.
Did you see anything from the San Jose State and the Army games that Stanford may have struggled in?
No, I think they were pretty basic in those two games. You watch. I spent a lot of time looking at last year's conference games that they played, and they're going to have, most weeks I tell our players, whenever you get, that's one thing about these early games, you as the season goes on, you have a lot more games to go by and all that, but if you look at their conference games last year, they always have a significant plan. They have a definite identity. They're going to line up, and they're going to run a power, and they're going to run it right at you, and they're going to pound it, and they're patient. And, they have no problem with their defense winning the game. But this quarterback can really throw the football. He can really extend plays. So they are very vast in their game plans. And I look at all the conference games, and there's going to be things that they're going to do Saturday that we're going to have to adjust to that we are not going to practice today. These guys are well coached, very well coached, and just the simplest of things that are the most difficult to handle. Whether it be blocking surfaces, awkward spacings, motions and shifts, they understand it.
Coach, you mentioned the defense being, a team that they can stop Oregon. Obviously, they can stop the spread and everything. How much do you point to them when you're talking to coaches and your players about what you guys want to be as a defensive team?
Yeah, I mean, we want to be the best defensive football team in the country. We want to be our program. When people think about Arizona State, I want them to say, man, those guys play defense. I took the job. I said I wanted us to play defense like Pat Tillman, Terrell Suggs, and I'm in it. And the reason why, that's the only way you can consistently win. Along with that, you have to be able to play offense with a defensive mentality. That means you got to be able to run the football and be a play-action pass team. And that doesn't mean I'm not diminishing offense at all. This is an unbelievable offense to play in. We put up a lot of numbers and a lot of points, and but at the end of the day, they're the champions. They're the defending champions. I told our guys today, I said, guys, I'm going to tell you something. As you watch this film, these guys, they all have a Rose Bowl championship right there on their hand. Better respect everything you see and know what you're going against. And I think that was one of the things last week. I'm not going to lie to you, I was extremely confident last week. Extremely confident. And I said the only way we're going to lose this game is to beat ourselves. We ran 32 plays. They had 32 first downs. They had 15. We ran 30 more plays than they ran. And almost lost. Because we almost beat ourselves. And so, but I tell you one thing you can't underestimate is people that win championships. They just know how to win those close games. And they stay in and they keep battling. And that's what Wisconsin did. They've been to 3 straight Rose Bowls. There's a reason why. Those guys have been in the battle. They're battle tested. And so that was a big win for us. And then, Stanford is going to be the same deal. And they are the team that we respect the most because they're the defending champion.